One of the 18 deceased people that were murdered at Lusikisiki in the Eastern Cape was buried today. The 21-year-old Ruth King is the first person to be buried, while other funerals will take place over the weekend. One suspect has been arrested and briefly appeared in court on Wednesday. The suspect was charged with 18 counts of murder and 1 count of being in possession of an unlicensed firearm. We cross live now to SABC News reporter Fundiswa Mhlekude for more. Good afternoon, Fundiswa. So today Ruth King was laid to rest. Just talk us through who she was as per the accounts of the many mourners that were there.
Well, thank you very much. Ruth King today was laid to rest. She was a 21-year-old female, and her family was saying that they don't feel safe because they don't know what happened to her, who those killers are, but they believe that as long as there's this one person who has been arrested, they have hope that the others, maybe he will reveal the names of the others. But today we are at the Senqina household where 4 family members will be buried tomorrow morning, and in front of me we see that there are graves that are being prepared for tomorrow, and behind me in this hut here there is a prayer service that is actually taking place as we speak. And earlier on, as we were driving to this household, we saw that Sandral is at work fixing the road that leads to the households of these funerals, because tomorrow there'll be burial of 12 members of these families that were affected. But there are 3 tents that we saw in some of these villages as we drove along this village where the Senqina will be burying their loved ones tomorrow. But we have a family member here who will be telling us about the preparations of tomorrow's funeral. So thank you very much for your time. How are the preparations?
Okay, ma'am, the preparation, we're trying to do everything all right, because umasipala ufikile waletha itende. At the same time noqhuma usinikezile amabhokisi ukuthi singcwabe our loved one ngendlela right. At the same time futhi bakhona abantu bafikile ekseni for ilokhunja bezositshela nge-catering ukuthi bazosicaterishela for umngcwabo wonke for everyone ozobe khona, because I think tomorrow is gonna be like a mass funeral tomorrow. So I think everything is all right for now.
Okay, and how do you feel about this person who was arrested?
Yo, sis, angazi singathini, angazi, because nami ngimbonile like on Facebook lo muntu lona bathi una 45 years old. Angazi ukuthi umuntu omdala kanjena angacabanga kanjani into ebhlungu kanjena ukuthi asibulalele ifamily yonke. Angazi angifuni uqamba mangazi, angizazi ukuthi ngifila kanjani for now.
The funeral is tomorrow. How do you feel as the Senqina family, as the funeral draws closer? Because at the memorial service, at least there was a week ahead of the funeral, and we saw that some of the family members were very sad. And how do you feel now that the funeral is getting closer? It's only tomorrow.
Esikuzoba nzima kakhulu kusasa, because bonke labantu kade bewothandiwe kumina, kade ngibathanda nabo kade bengithanda kakhulu. So mina manje angazi ukuthi ngizofila kanjani, because sengisele ngiyi-1 emndenini, sengisele nabashana bami nje kuphela, imina umalume kuphela osele lana, nabashana baba u3, ngu-Ongama, nguSikho, ngunduna, then isister yami ishadile uNomvuyiso. So I think sine sibadala ekhaya sesele siba u2, so angazi ngizofila kanjani mase ngibona sebengcwatshwa abantu phambi kwami, abantu kade ngibathanda nabo bengithanda futhi empilweni yami. Angazi ukuthi ngizofila kanjani, I don't wanna lie, angazi.
Earlier on, we received news that the government was no longer participating in this mass funeral thing, and you were saying that the government assisted you. How did they assist? Bakuncedise njani urhulumente?
No, ugovernment washo wathi like uzosincedisa. I think kwaba khona i-misunderstanding kwesifamilies zethu lezi eshonelwe, because it's not ifamily one eshonelwe. I think kwaba khona i-misunderstanding ukuthi mhlawumbe abanye bafuna ukungcwaba ngosuku oluthi, abanye bafuna ukungcwaba ngosuku oluthi, then kwabonakala ukuthi umuntu indaba esithi umuntu hayi mina ngizongcwabela umuntu wami, then ulokhunje government waphuma lapho ke.
Ubusithi uncedise ngantoni ke apha ekhaya?
Ugovernment usincedisile thina nge-catering nangetende nangedeco. I think umasipala. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. That is one of the family members here at the Singina household. And on my right-hand side, there are women there who are assisting with the preparations, and we also saw village men, whether they are family members as well, but they have come here to assist with digging the graves and preparing the graves to make sure that they install the tombstones as well. But back to you for now in studio as we wait for other family members, because we see that they are still pouring in to prepare for a night vigil, because we heard that there'll be a night vigil that will be held here tonight. So family members keep pouring in, and as I said before, there is a prayer service that is taking place behind me. So we will speak to other family members about the logistics rather of tonight as it leads to tomorrow's burial and funeral services.